Hello and welcome to our live stream session Around the World in 30 Minutes with Telecom Leaders. I'm Geeta Chaudhary, Head of Telecom Professional Services here at Amazon Web Services. 2020 has been an extraordinary year for all of us, changing how we interact, work, and play. Today, we would like to take you through an exciting journey around the globe to highlight some of the tremendous impact our communication service providers and our partners have made this year during these unprecedented times. We will share transformation stories that have accelerated our customers' journey to the cloud and the innovations that they've produced as a result. We announced some very exciting launches with respect to 5G and AWS wavelength, enabling communication service providers to deliver on the promise of 5G. By embracing artificial intelligence, machine learning, our customers have been able to enhance their business outcomes and improve customer engagement and satisfaction. And by partnering closely with a deep network of industry-leading technology providers, we are driving business agility and providing our customers with a choice of innovative software solutions for automating their business processes and driving efficiencies. Together with our partners, we are powering a network transformation that will enable the 4.0 revolution. Lastly, we will share how AWS is enabling our customers to quickly scale and deliver high-quality media and video streaming services during these challenging times. Let's begin by sharing how T-Mobile not only enhanced their customer experience, but transformed their company brand and became an Un-carrier with the help of AWS.
We were a company that was stuck trying to identify what we stood for in the market. The Un-carrier is really based on a simple principle. Just listen to your customers. Give them what they're asking for. And that began a series of Un-carrier moves to give customers more value. It was all about just listening and giving people what they wanted. And that's what's led to the success of the company, going from 33 million customers in 2012 to 84 million today. As the business is now moving and we're launching all these Un-carrier moves, we realized we needed to do things differently as a technology organization. We had to find a way to keep up and have systems that would give the business more velocity and more freedom to deliver the new innovation that they wanted to deliver. There's actually multiple services that are powered by AWS. When we say powered by AWS, that could be the UI that we're giving customers an experience with. It could be microservices that we're running on container platforms. So if you think of the 16 or so services or Un-carrier moves that we've made, there's any number of them that some component is sitting on AWS. I think with AWS, we have continued to move more of our technology into the cloud space. So I think you'll see us continue to expand our cloud footprint, what we're doing with the cloud, how we're using it to drive new innovation. We're not set on everything has to be in the cloud or everything has to be internal. What we're going to do is use AWS and use the cloud where it makes sense. And that's exactly where we're headed.
In South Africa, Vodacom committed to digitally transforming their business and believes that creating business agility starts with a new mindset. They began with a goal to roll out a rapid IT transformation with a new way of working and sharing the transformation responsibility across business and IT throughout the organization. Their approach was to unlock the power of the cloud and build Legacy Migration Factory with AWS Migration Acceleration Program to move over 450 workloads. Today, they're well on their way to see the benefits of the cloud by transforming their people, their skills, and building a new innovation culture. If we hop to UK, we will see how giffgaff is going all in on AWS for transforming their developer experience for their members.
I'm the CTO for giffgaff. giffgaff are a UK-based MVNO mobile operator, and over the past few years we've been on a bit of a journey to try and bring our members more into our product development lifecycle. The real inflection point that we had with using AWS was when our engineering team started to take parts of our monolith and put them into independently deployed deployable services, because we knew we wanted those services to run on Kubernetes. Right? We had an OpenShift cluster in our data center that we kind of built and ran ourselves. And we made the decision to move over to EKS. And once we did that and we built some tooling around it, that kind of freed us up to stop worrying about our cluster, about our infrastructure. It was just there and it kind of worked. So it then allowed our teams to focus on taking the bits of business logic that we had in the monolith and putting them into services, wrapping them in containers and deploying them. And that was when we started to see the real speed benefits and the real kind of continuous deployment approach come to life. In 2018, we deployed 12 times. Our failure rate in deployment was about 50%. Fast forward 12 months into 2019, we're deploying into EKS and we deployed 9,000 times with a failure rate of about 3%. And all of those failures were automatically caught, automatically rolled back. No one had to worry about them. So the way that AWS helps us innovate is by giving us more time. We don't have to worry about building infrastructure anymore. We don't have to worry about doing upgrades, doing security patches. All of that's taken away from us, and that gives us much more time to focus on what's important to giffgaff.
On August this year, AWS announced the general availability of Wavelength with Verizon. And we are now deployed in 8 cities across the US. Let's take a moment to hear from Tammy Irwin, CEO of Verizon Business.
Welcome. I'm Tammy Irwin, CEO of Verizon Business. On December 3rd of last year, we told the world that together, Verizon and AWS had joined forces to bring the power of the world's leading cloud closer to mobile and connected devices at the edge of Verizon's 5G ultra-wideband network. Built on millimeter wave spectrum, our 5G is designed from the ground up to support transformative experiences that will improve how we all live, work, and play. Here's why that matters. Verizon's 5G network enables peak throughputs that are at least 10 times faster than 4G, up to 10 gigabits per second. It provides robust bandwidth, handling data volumes that are 100 times larger, and delivers ultra low latencies, which is the time it takes for a signal to get from point A to point B. Not to mention the ability to connect over 1 million devices per square kilometer. And that's why we're excited to share that today we're bringing AWS Wavelength to the edge of our network, unlocking the power of 5G edge and mobile edge compute for you, developers around the world, to build and innovate entirely new categories of applications.
I'm excited to report that we've made lots of progress with customers using this service. In fact, to date, we've conducted multiple successful 5G edge trials with Verizon, covering various verticals like media and entertainment, manufacturing, and healthcare, among others. Let's take a look at DD Sports.
Hi, my name is Davian Ross, and I'm one of the founders and president of DD Sports, and our basketball product is called Shot Tracker. Shot Tracker is a sensor-based technology that tracks statistics and analytics, providing real-time data to coaches, broadcast partners, fans, and players, all with sub-second latency. Basketball is constant activity up and down. Latency is so critical. One thing that we're doing that's really exciting is demoing our Shot Tracker technology over Verizon 5G and AWS Wavelength. This allows us to see the delta between the traditional process, which is 4G, and this accelerated, amplified process that utilizes both 5G and MEC. You can distinctly see the difference in the speed of ball movement. When I think about what 5G and edge computing can do, I think about coaches. I think about them getting access to this video and data anywhere in the facility. It may be in the locker room at halftime or sitting on the bench during the game, all delivered in real time. When you think about being able to take this data and incorporate it into the broadcast, latency is even more important. We're really excited about what 5G and MEC will provide to the market. We've been waiting on this for so long, and the time is now. It's finally here. And it will revolutionize the fan experience, the viewing experience, and how we consume data and sports for the rest of our lives.
With 5G being 10 times faster than 4G, AWS is enabling our customers to power the future of telecom. We took a very different approach to building the network. Our idea was to simply extend the cloud. All of its native services, APIs, common programming language, and developer experience to the edge of each carrier's 5G network, making it extremely simple for developers to deploy an application on 5G consistently around the globe. And with over 400,000 certified developers, we are uniquely positioned to offer a scalable solution built on proven cloud services for 5G networks. As you have seen during Andy Jesse's opening keynote at re:Invent, KDDI will be launching its first wavelength zone in Tokyo, Japan, later this month. Japanese builders are building on AWS wavelength to power manufacturing applications using real-time big data analytics to more accurately predict equipment failures and reducing the machine downtime. And recently, Vodafone Business launched their Edge Innovation Program. Let's take a look at what they have in store for edge computing services across Europe.
We're really excited about our partnership with AWS to bring wavelength services to Europe. We'll be the first provider to do so. Edge computing essentially brings high-performance computing closer to the end user. When you combine that with the speed of 5G networking, which is almost 10 times faster than the current 4G networks, users can do things that they never imagined before.
One of the key benefits with 5G mobile networks is that you move computing and storage far out in the mobile network, enabling low latency applications for customers.
Small, medium and large businesses can deliver applications that they only imagined before.
We have had a great partnership with AWS. It's a great company to work with. We're really happy to bring this to the market.
I would ask you to lean forward and engage with Vodafone and register your interest in our Edge Innovation Program.
Dedrone provides complete airspace security for organisations looking to protect against unwanted drone activity.
Vodafone Business and AWS are coming together to deliver multi-access edge computing for Dedrone. Dedrone's technology is all about keeping key sites secure. When you do have a drone that comes into the area that perhaps could even be a threat, knowing that as quickly as possible adds value to the business.
With the integration of Dedrone's counter-drone platform into Vodafone's MEC solution, customers can quickly and easily extend their security systems to protect lower airspace against the drone threats.
Vodafone Business and AWS are so excited to be coming together to provide multi-access edge computing to Dedrone.
As we just heard, 5G has the power to unlock many new experiences for customers around the world. And none are more important than exceeding the customer experience. Let's hear from the CIO of Verizon's consumer group about how they are improving their customer engagement through all the channels that touch their customers.
My role in Verizon is as SVP and CIO of the Verizon Consumer Group, and I have responsibility for all the systems that support our consumer business as part of the larger Verizon entity. 5G unlocks a lot of new experiences for our customers when they are on our network. The bandwidth it provides, the latency that it gives with the network. You can download massive movies in a matter of a few seconds, and you can have multiple things like gaming is a huge use case on 5G. And the best way to do this is to create an architecture that can scale dynamically. At the same time, be modular enough that we can really plug and play the various instances using microservices. So cloud seems to be the best place to do this. When you go to the cloud, you get the scaling benefits of up and down, and you get the benefits of having a lesser footprint on your on-prem data centers. And when we made the choice of going public cloud, we had multiple drivers on any channel at any given time and during any event of the year. So omni-channel is a huge priority for us. So we right now are bringing in all our 100 million customers on multiple journeys on AWS, number one. Future is, I would say, bright. And when I think about 5G and the future associated with that, right now we are talking about providing a lot of experiences for our consumers. But we just scratched the surface on our business customers, and what we want to do with B2B, and the use cases are enormous.
Artificial intelligence and machine learning plays an important role in customer experience. T-Mobile needed sophisticated natural language understanding models to support asynchronous customer care messaging, a channel that customers increasingly want to engage through, but data labeling was a great pain point. To infuse its data labeling with artificial intelligence, T-Mobile turned to Amazon SageMaker Ground Truth. Ground Truth speeds up and scales labeling of training data, learns from these annotations in real time, and automatically applies labels to much of the remaining data sets, giving their customer care agents the information they needed to humanize their experience. The customer is at the heart of everything we do at AWS, and we aim to provide services that provide the telecom industry with the solutions to enhance business agility. So when Verizon came to us to discuss the best way to roll out 5G and position services for their customers, AWS was there to help with computing power required. Let's listen to Lynn Cox, SVP and CIO of Verizon Network Services.
I have the operational responsibility for all of the OSS, the operating systems in Verizon. And if you think about what Verizon is, it's a very large network-based company. Once an order is taken, whether it's a consumer order or a business order, that's immediately handed to the operating systems, and we provision and activate those services on top of the network. So I have all of the tools that allow the company to do those functions. Most people think about Verizon, they think about the network. And what we're doing here with 5G, we were the first with 5G, and now what we've set out to do is build the nation's largest, most reliable 5G network. What was great in our partnership with AWS is we could turn to your cloud platform, which had massive amount of compute capability for us. Anybody that knows Verizon, we always say we can out-execute anybody, so we didn't want to spend too much time in that planning phase. If we had done it the way we always did, which was with in-house servers, the cost to do it would have been astronomical, but also the time. It didn't lend itself to what we needed to do in order to have the first mover advantage. So that's where we turned to our partnership with AWS to really maximize the speed with which we could make these decisions and run these, I would say, scenarios to come up with the best plan for our 5G network.
From provisioning the right services for the customer to delivering excellent customer care in your contact centers, AWS has a service offering to meet the need. That's why Vodafone New Zealand chose to work with AWS to implement Amazon Connect. Vodafone New Zealand receives approximately 1.7 million customer service calls per month. By implementing Amazon Connect, they will simplify their contact center operations and analyze information to unlock insights that provide new and innovative ways to engage with customers. Amazon Connect will enable Vodafone New Zealand to use AWS artificial intelligence and machine learning services to automate interactions and improve customer service on the platform. It will also encompass voice and chat-based services to offer customers a personalized, intuitive experience, reduce wait times, and help solve customer issues faster. In fact, they've seen a 35% improvement in their first-time fix metric, meaning a customer's problem is solved the first time they call them. AWS has a rich ecosystem of partners that serve the telecom industry. And you may have noticed in the run-up to reInvent a number of strategic agreements being announced. Amdocs is expanding their existing work with AWS to enable Amdocs BSS and service automation portfolio to run natively on AWS.
Amdocs is a leading software and services provider to the communications and media industry. We provide solutions for the world's largest communication service providers and leaders in media. We have developed a strong partnership with AWS, which goes back to 2012. Our strategic collaboration with AWS helps us to ensure our products and solutions provide the benefits and cloud offering to our customers. Telecom customers face many challenges. They need to reduce cost, they must deliver service agility, expand into new revenue streams, and they must differentiate. To do so, they need require two things: to enrich capabilities and technology. With Amdocs CES 20 software suite, we provide those enriched capabilities, providing business enablement, service monetization, and network fulfillment. With AWS, we ensure a technology foundation that provides a secure, scalable, and agile environment. We see the relationship between AWS and ourselves as a partnership of industry leaders who excel in their fields. We are leaders in telco software solutions. AWS are leaders and pioneers in providing a secure, reliable, scalable cloud-based platform. Together, we provide the business capabilities and technology layer that will enable Vodafone Germany to achieve a business-led, IT-driven digital transformation.
In November, Orange and AWS announced an agreement to work together to deliver new solutions in the areas of modernization, migration, data analytics, innovation and security, resulting in new products and services to fast-track our joint customers' journey to the cloud. As a part of this agreement, a dedicated cloud center of excellence will be built on AWS, coordinating joint development of an extensive training and certification program for more than 3,000 Orange Business Services, cloud, cybersecurity, digital, and data experts. Enterprises will now have access to one-stop shop for all their Orange and AWS requirements through their trusted point of contact. In September, we announced a joint cooperation with Ericsson and Telefonica Germany to deliver private 5G network. With the virtualization of 5G core network, Telefonica Germany is accelerating the introduction of new industry solutions. Instead of time-consuming hardware setup for these new services, software-based integration via the 5G cloud can be implemented easily and at lower costs. So let's hear a bit more from Ericsson.
As we look at 5G coming into our market in a pervasive way, one of the big benefits of 5G is low latency communication. But low latency communication on its own is not enough. We have to actually push out to the edge of our customers' networks and ultimately into our enterprise customers' networks to really take advantage of low latency computation to meet high value use cases. So with AWS, we're able to take advantage of an innovation that AWS has brought to the market in the form of Outpost. Outpost is basically the on-prem version of AWS's cloud infrastructure. We can leverage Outpost with Ericsson's 5G core to bring that computation capability direct to a customer's enterprise. The advantage you have with cloud infrastructure is you bring an ecosystem to bear to the operators. And Ericsson is one member of that ecosystem. That ecosystem consists of device vendors, application providers, and really important part of that ecosystem that AWS fosters is the developer ecosystem.
When it comes to private mobile networks, AWS is partnering with some of the leading innovators across many industry verticals, one of which is Ghost Robotics. We partnered with Ghost to provide mobile computing at the edge to enable robots to go into places never possible before.
So Ghost Robotics prides itself on building the most durable, continuous use, most ruggedized, and easiest to deploy legged robot in the market. And by partnering at AWS, we're partnering with the leading vendor of cloud services and connectivity. And that makes us extremely proud to give our customers the best of breed solution. We not only needed to process data on the edge, but also have a robust communications network. And now that AWS is bringing 5G up front with the capability of combining edge processing and moving that data into the cloud, it was a perfect option for Ghost. We have a lot of customers that come to us and say, hey, we want to use this to sense this or sense that. And they realize the power sometimes is not just in sensing, but also setting up these mesh communications networks. And by working with AWS and integrating the snow cone with 5G, we're building all sorts of new use cases and the ability for customers to deploy new applications. Typical legged robots only work for maybe an hour to an hour and a half. Our robot will do over 7.5 miles on a single charge. So making it durable and giving it continuous use, long endurance capabilities was enormous. We hope by the end of 2021, when a customer orders a legged robot with an AWS Snow Cone 5G connectivity platform. They can take it right out of the box, plug and play within a few hours, and get right to work.
AWS is also working with leading providers of video technology like Cinemedia. Cinemedia and AWS are teaming up to enable the combination of video software technology on AWS's public cloud infrastructure. Video service providers will be able to deliver multi-screen video using Cinemedia's Infinite cloud platform using AWS public cloud. Infinite allows video service providers to process, secure, distribute, and make money from premium video services across all devices using machine learning and artificial intelligence to deliver a personalized TV experience. As traditional pay TV providers add IP services and transform their businesses, they need partners with proven experience in delivering broadcast quality video to any device. Leaders in our respective fields, together we offer customers a level of expertise that is second to none. That's one of the reasons Blue Jeans, a Verizon company, is using AWS to meet the high demand put upon them in March of 2020. Let's listen to how they quickly scaled to meet the need.
Blue Jeans is a leading enterprise video conferencing and collaboration software company. We are part of the Verizon family now and joined them in May. When the pandemic hit the United States, many of our large enterprise customers contacted us on a Friday telling us that they're sending everybody home, and they asked us, are you ready to handle all of our employees working from home this coming Monday? And with our partnership with AWS, we were able to say, yes, we can. We will got your covers and we can take care of it. And we did. One of the key benefits we got from AWS was by introducing and moving to a container-based system and Kubernetes by using EKS, which allowed us to not worry about the management of the core Kubernetes and focus on making sure that our application can behave well and run effectively inside containers. We were able to connect 5 times more daily average users at peak pandemic than pre-pandemic time for us. And we were able to save 48.6 million metric ton of carbon dioxide emission and save 266 billion miles of travel for our users.
When they needed super high quality live video streaming at a massive scale, Verizon Media put its trust in AWS.
Verizon Media offers a SaaS platform for over-the-top streaming for leading broadcasters, OTT services, and other content owners. We really built our SaaS platform and our video offering on top of AWS infrastructure from the beginning. We use many different services that AWS has to offer, from compute to storage to pretty much anything under the sun that it takes to run a large-scale live streaming business on the internet. Many times we see our largest audience spikes happen right as the game is starting, and you literally go from maybe 10,000 viewers to 1 million viewers in a matter of minutes. So for us, having the kind of infrastructure that can quickly scale to bring on new viewers, to start streaming content across our CDN network, all of that's essential to ensuring that viewers everywhere get to see the games in super high quality without any interruption or rebuffering, and ultimately leads to happy fans for these services. Having kind of a low barrier to entry with a highly scalable infrastructure allows us to bring customers on board quickly, allows them to experiment with new offerings, with new business models, with new video quality, and fail fast. If it doesn't work, they can quickly pivot to another model. There aren't a lot of sunk costs that you have to kind of recoup your investment in. So for us, it means a lot of flexibility in how we charge our customers, and ultimately for customers, it means that we can get them up and running quickly to launch new services. Really, with the emergence of capabilities like 5G and some of the new edge computing capabilities that are available through AWS, we're starting to bring things like gamification, being able to predict what's going to happen next on the screen. And while we've seen kind of demos of this in the past, we've been really excited, given everything that's going on with the world, to see our customers really be willing to innovate and bring some of these new features to market to help with fan engagement, to keep fans immersed in the game, keep them invested in what's going to happen next, and ultimately drive happier fans and more revenue for our customers.
2020 was quite a year, and AWS has relentlessly executed to deliver to the needs of our customers and the telecom industry. We hope you enjoyed our year in review and gained greater insights into the various areas that AWS can enable your business. We invite you to continue this journey with us in 2021 as we enable you to build the connected world of tomorrow today.